Well, StreamYard tells me I am live. So I'm gonna have to take their word for it. No. There's still a plastic cladding thing there. I didn't take off. Little plastic film. You know, getting close to age 40. Getting close to age 40. And you think that I would have it all together, or think that I would have it all together. Life keeps teaching me lessons. You know, you hear the word friend thrown around very, very loosely. And when you're a kid, oh, that's my friend. You'll even hear the term best friend thrown around kind of loosely. But does anybody really know what a friend is? Do you know when someone is your friend? Better yet, and that is the biggest part of this. Do you know how to be a friend? You know, if you think of what the antonym of friend is, we would probably say foe or enemy, right? You know, an enemy wishes to do you harm in some way. They are in opposition to you. A friend is supposed to be the opposite. They seek to do good things. They seek to do good things for you, to you. That's what a friend is by definition. All too often, we have people calling themselves friends of others when they do not seek to do good to those others. I think some people believe that merely not doing bad to somebody makes you a friend. But the status of friend is an active one, it's not a passive one. And All too often, we have people that say, "Oh, that's my friend," and they're not active in that status. So at best, they're indifferent, not a friend. Just not being a foe does not make you a friend. Being a friend is an active thing. It's a series of actions, um, and it's a constant thing. It's not, I sought to benefit someone else's life that one time 20 years ago, and now I get to rest on that one active thing I did one time. No, that's not how it works. It's a continuing thing. You must always seek to want the best outcomes for those that you count as friends. And the minute that you stop seeking out the best outcomes for your so-called friends, you're not a friend. You're not their friend. Why did this come up? Last October, I was supposed to um, go on. It was supposed to be my first time leaving the country for a trip of a lifetime for me. Everybody knows that I'm a rabid Coheed Cambria fan. Everybody knows that. And I was supposed to leave the country for the first time, get on a boat, and I put away all my fears. I put away all my fears. I put away all my fears. This guy in this Lexus behind me, like, relax. Golly, relax. Um, we to get to we get to about 200 feet of the boat at the port. One of us did not have a document that was not told to us that was required, and we were barred from entering the boat. A boat where we paid $4,000 for this opportunity. I don't really like bodies of water. I don't get on boats, but for this opportunity, I really, really wanted. I really, really wanted this opportunity. And to get within 200 feet of the boat and then barred from entering. And also, it was a very embarrassing thing because, this whole thing, made it look like, we were trying to smoke drugs or some shit. It was humiliating. You know, Mrs. Evil, y'all that know Mrs. Evil. She's just crying. And the other lady, she's just shell shocked. And I'm angry and humiliated and like severely disappointed. And here I am at a port in Miami. At this port in Miami, and I'm faced with, We flew all that long way. We did everything that was asked of us. All the COVID testing. We did everything that was asked of us. We get there and we get to within 200 feet of the boat. I get my cabin card. Mrs. Evil gets her cabin card, and then they get to the other lady, and they're like, "Well, did you bring this document?" No, you didn't ask for it. Well, never mind the fact that we didn't ask for it. We require it, so you can't get on the boat. And the two of you guys can get on the boat. You can choose to abandon, the person that you travel, from New York with. Put it all on us. Put it all on us, like they aren't incompetent as shit, right? Um, I was devastated, absolutely devastated, and I texted a client, and she was not happy about what happened to us. And she contacted her sister, who's also a client of mine. These are people that pay me for my services, right? We have a business relationship, right? Fuck. So fucking stupid. They have these super recessed manhole covers. Fuck up somebody's suspension. But anyway, I have a business relationship. I have a business relationship with, with both of them. I get a text from the other sister, and she is like, "Is there anything she can do?" She was like, "Me and my sister will put money together to put you three in a hotel in Miami on short notice. We will put that money up right now." And I'm like, holy shit. I didn't really care so much about getting a hotel because obviously uh, it's a place that, just being there is causing me tremendous pain. I really just wanted to get the fuck out of there. I didn't want to, you know, hang around Miami for a week. I wanted to go the fuck home. Like, for real, for real. I did not want to be in that place where it's very tough to describe, even now, just thinking about it, even now. But when I was in a really, really dark place, somebody was willing to put up probably over $1,000, not asking anything in return, not asking a single thing in return. You see, it's easy to be there for somebody when everything's going good, right? But the people in your life, when things are not going so good, where are they? Fast forward to this week, and that same client that was a friend to me, Same client, right? Right. She was in need. She was in need, and I had what it took to help her. Now, it cost me a lot to help her. I remembered where and who my friends are. So while it cost me a lot to help her, I was proud to be able to do that because I knew that she is not just going to be around when things are going well for me. She's going to be around when things are not going well for me. I know that she's going to hit me up and ask me if I'm okay and not ask for anything. I know this. But what isn't a friend? That, that would be the inverse. I'm not talking about somebody that's an enemy. I'm talking about somebody that is just not a friend. Somebody that may call themselves your friend. What is not a friend? Well, we've established what is a friend. A friend is there in good times and in bad. So the inverse of that would be somebody who is not there during good times and they're not there during your bad times. But where they might be there when they're having a bad time. And when they're no longer having a bad time, then they will no longer be there. And I have experienced that in the last couple of months where I've had to actually take inventory of who is a friend and who isn't. I've actually had to take inventory. I've had to actually look at who is and isn't a friend. I've had to do it. And there are people that I called my friend. I'm like, wow, I've known this person 10 years, 12 years, 15, 17, 20 years. That's my friend. But when I actually looked at it, does this person contact me just to see if I'm okay? Hey, I was thinking about you. Everything good with you? No. Hey, I know that I know that I'm a woman that you were really attracted to. You've always been good to me. Hey, you want to hit this pussy? No. Hey, I came into, some good luck. Can I share some of my good luck with you? No, that doesn't happen. Hey, I'm just feeling good today. I want to share this positive energy that I got with you. No, but when they're having a problem, oh, my relationship, oh, family problems, oh, I'm struggling to pay my bills. That's when they're there. These are not friends. Friendship is about value, mutual value. A friend is not somebody that values you for the utility that you provide for them. That is a customer. That is a customer if you're getting paid, and that's a soul sucker if you aren't. That's not a friend. A friend is someone that actively maintains their bonds with you. They're not the guy that when they find out something good happened to you, that they're secretly cursing your name behind your back because they wish that your good luck happened to them because they think that they deserve it more than you. That's not a friend. I like the way illegal Mexican puts this, cut them out like cancer. Friends are people that actively maintain the emotional bonds. Sometimes it's going to come out in the form of material things. Sometimes it's going to be uh, emotional or psychological or mental support. Sometimes it's just going to be that they are going to express affection for you without asking for anything in return. They thought of you, they care about you, they hit you up. I got this friend who hit me up the other day and say, "Yo, what's good?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm good. What's good with you?" And he's like, "Yo, today is the 21st anniversary of our friendship." And I realized it was this, he turned 42 that day. I met him the day he turned 21. I think I was like 17 or 18 at the time. Yeah, I was still, I think I was 17. I was going to be 18. I don't think in the 21 years I've known him, I don't think he's ever asked me for a fucking thing. Not even once. I'm trying to rack my brain. And I don't think that he's asked me for a single fucking thing in his life. When he hits me up, it's never something bad happened. Yo, good, yo, bro, I just wanted to see if you're doing all right. That's all I get from him. Have I asked him for stuff in the past? When I'm like, you know, when I was, desperate, I had problems when I was trying to save off homelessness, and he's helped me out. If there's something I think I can do for him, I just offer it or I just do it. Not because like I owe him anything, because he's never come at me that way. He's never ever come at me that way. He just gives a fuck. And not only does he give a fuck, he's not shy in expressing that he gives a fuck. I have clients that I can actually say, yes, they are a customer, but they are also my friends because they prove it, they show it all the time. All the time. Remember, friendship is not a passive status. It is an active one. And if you got people in your life that hit you up just to make sure you're good, they hit you up just to share personal accomplishments, personal positive energy, their accomplishments. They're always trying to avoid imposing themselves on you. If they hear anything happen to you, they're trying to go and make something happen on your behalf. They tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are friends. Active. It is active. What isn't a friend? Somebody that only has the capacity to take, but never the capacity to give. When things are going well in their life, you never hear from them. When things are not going well in your life, you never hear from them. When things are not going well in their life, you're on speed dial. That is not your friend. You might be their friend, but they are not your friend. I'm almost 40 years old, still learning these goddamn lessons. And we're going to go on these drives. And when I learn a lesson, I'm going to relay that message to you. I'm not going to ask you to donate. I will ask you to hit the like button because that doesn't cost you anything. I want to give special props to my father. He's, even though he doesn't have a lot, he's always trying to share with me the little that he does. He avoids asking me for things. He avoids imposing himself on me when he doesn't feel like he has any positivity to give. When he's at the end of his rope, that's when he'll call. But usually he'll call just to talk. Sometimes he'll text just to say, "How are you and the girls?" That's what he calls my ladies, the girls. We didn't have a proper father and son relationship, so we had to forge a different kind of relationship in my adult years. My father made himself a friend of mine through his words and through his actions. People who are looking out for your best interest, people who show that they give you these unprovoked expressions of value. Unprovoked expressions of value. I like the way that sounds. Unprovoked expressions of value. That's great. That's a real friend, y'all. That's what a friend is. Sometimes their provocation is you're in trouble. Not that they're in trouble, that you're in trouble. And they show that they value you. That's all I got for y'all today, y'all. Thank you for listening.